Hello everyone, Benevolent History here. And you can see here I got Shogun 2 for once. Yeah, it's pretty cool, although I got it a bit late, but it's alright. Better late than never. Now you can see in my avatar Conquest thing, I've just really began, I only have 4 stars, you can see here. I'm just spinning my character around. And you can see this is my avatar person in general. And I'm thinking I might give you a battle and just show you what I've done so far in my very small time in playing this game. Sorry about that. I just had to turn down the volume a bit. It was getting a bit loud. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm putting my army over here to get this area. This is like the Avatar Conquest map. I'm sure the people who watch my videos, I'm sure you probably know all this by now. But if you don't, basically CA gave you like a choice to customize your troops essentially, and they basically give you opportunities to conquer Japan, and in doing so you get these little bonuses essentially. Like you could see over my mouse, like certain provinces give you like certain retinues or maybe certain units or something like that. So I'm gonna try and take over this province, Akizan, which gives me the retinue. I think the retinue untrained Fugo Cook, which looks pretty cool actually. It looks pretty useful. -2 melee attack to end all enemy infantry. That's pretty cool. So I'm gonna try and take over that province. In order to do so, I'm gonna have to click this Matchmade battle. See here, I only like land one-on-one because I think that's probably the quickest in my opinion. So I'm gonna find a match. It's good to see that CA automatically gives a match for you. They automatically put you against another person. So I'm up against this person on Shinano River. Apparently it's Mozza, skilled leader, swordsman. So that means he went to the skill tree and went to the swordsman melee tree. I personally picked the archer tree. So I'm gonna greet my guy. And I'm gonna ask him if I can record this battle, because some people are not fine when you record it without the permission. So you can see here I'm still a noob essentially. I just began 4 stars, yippee. But I'm hoping to get to 10 stars later. Anyway, you can see the battle map is on Shinano River, so I'm gonna bring a few archers. You see I already set up my army here. I basically want to go more bow heavy and less infantry heavy, and also more cav heavy. Because cavalry in this game, I think it's useful to invest in. Personally, I'm going to use some matchlock as well behind my lines. If I could snipe the enemy general, maybe I might be able to prevent cav strikes, because the matchlocks in this game are pretty tough. Apparently he's not responding. Yeah, this game is pretty interesting actually. It's kind of like Rome, except the archers suck essentially. Alright, I'm gonna begin this battle right now. Let's see what happens. Yeah, essentially, with Rome, you have the archers being like gods because the archers can kill anything in Rome essentially. While in this game, the archers rout very, very quickly, and the archers are pretty expensive actually. And also the cav in this game are probably not, I don't think they're as strong as Rome's cavalry. Because in this game, any spear units or naginata units, it looks like they'll decimate any cav units instantly essentially. Maybe not the Yari Ashigaru, but the Yari Samurai or Naginata Samurai seem to do a lot. I don't know about the Naginata Samurai, but I know the Yari Samurai seems to do a lot of damage against cav units. You see that the Chainos person placed against me. Okay, I'm gonna set up my units here. I think I'm gonna place all my units to the left essentially. I want to be able to block them off. I'm gonna place one of my Yari cav in the forest here. Archers in front. No, I actually put my matchlocks in front. That's probably a bad idea. There we go. Put the matchlocks on the flanks. And this seems good. I'm gonna use my archers up. Just run up here if he's here. If he's over here, I'll move my guys out in this direction. I'm gonna place another Yari cav hidden here. Actually, make my life easier if I just separate my units like that. So if he comes over here, I have my Yari cav here that's hidden. If he comes over here, I have my Yari cav here that's hidden. Because what's interesting about this game is that you can walk while hidden, which makes for good ambushes. I wish my opponent good luck, have fun. I'm gonna get ready to do this battle. Apparently positioned a lot, so I'll move my troops there. Let's see what he has. Both samurais, looks like a lot of Naginata samurais. Yeah, all Naginata samurais. One matchlock Ashigaru, Avatar General, and Naginata. Basically brought some bow samurai and all Naginata samurais. Which is a pain in the butt because Naginata samurais are pretty high in armor. So I'm just gonna run all my dudes as quickly as possible. See if I can walk my Yari cav through. So it looks like I have the bow advantage, but his bow's a higher quality, so we're gonna see how I do. I personally don't really know how this game fully works, because I'm still pretty much a noob. So I'm gonna rush my bow units up as quickly as possible to attack his bow samurai. I think I'm gonna send my Yari cav out because troops seem a bit disorganized. I mean, his bow samurai seems to be up ahead of his army too much. No way he has matchlock, so that's probably a bad idea. My general is a bow general, so I could set him up and attack, shoot at these bow samurai. I'm gonna position my matchlock on the flanks. So if he outflanks me, he'll get a whole load of matchlock right in his face. So I'm gonna rush my bow ashigaru up. I'm gonna send whistling arrows out at these bow samurai with my general. He'll be fine. I'm gonna run him back quickly. Looks like this archer unit is not in range. Let's move it a bit closer. Looks like I'm not accomplishing much. Rush my archer units up a bit. Like that. Hopefully they'll do some damage at least. I really need to increase the range of my avatar general bodyguard. Makes things more useful. There we go. You see bows coming in, smacking these guys. Looks like I'm not doing a lot of damage. That kind of sucks, actually. Let's move my general up a bit. I want him to get in range. Looks like I'm winning, but not by a whole lot. I think he's trying to attack my general, so I'm probably gonna move my general back. Yeah, he was attacking my general, but thankfully I moved him away, so he'll be fine. He didn't take a casualty. So time to move my general back a bit. And then, since his bow unit's moving back, I'll move my general up, just to toy with him. Oh, look at those poor dudes. Mo's bows and bow samurai just getting slaughtered. Oh, look at those people, just sitting on the ground. Anyway, it looks like he has the infantry advantage because I only have regular katana samurai, but I have more matchlock and I have more cav. So the whole point is essentially how I use my cav. I'll send my avatar general's bodyguard up. Looks like he's sending units to my right flank over here to cross. I'll send my matchlock up. Let's see. I think I'll set my matchlock up here. I'm gonna set my other matchlock. And get ready. Seji's rallying now, and now he's going to attack me. So you can see here that I'm gonna send one of my matchlocks up to distract. Hopefully send my other Yari Cav through this little gap here. Send my archer units back. I'm gonna send my Yari Ashigaru up to this flank. See what he does. Send my Yari Cav. I just want to take his matchlock Ashigaru out. You see here that the troops are not exactly moving correctly. Okay, at this time I'm gonna send my troops out, my units out to attack. I'm gonna send my general in. Looks like he has a Yari Cav at the back, so I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna send one Yari Cav unit out to distract. There we go. There's one Naginata Samurai unit squished. I'm gonna send that. Gonna squish that Yari Cav. Looks like on this flank he's not doing much. Gonna send my Yari Samurai up. Looks like I'm doing well. Gonna rally my troops right now. Rally, whistling arrow the enemy general. Gonna tell my archers to attack the enemy general. Looks like my units are starting to waver, which is pretty bad. Because in this game, it seems like all your troops waver. Your troops waver really easily. So, looks like I'm gonna position my matchlock out to do some flanking fire. Gonna tell my Yari Ashigaru to attack. I don't care if they die exactly. Looks like my Yari Cav are just running amok all over the place. Yeah, looks like I won. Looks like the matchlock are doing pretty well, just firing into the ranks of those Naginata Samurai. So, good game to my opponent. He played... I think he used an interesting army. Though I think that his army was bad in the sense that he spammed too many Naginata Samurai, so his troops are very, very vulnerable to sword Naginatas are essentially in between the Yari, the spears, and the sword. So the Naginata Samurai are like... they're okay against Cav, they're okay against infantry, but they don't excel in either department. Though I think he should have excelled in one department first. I mean, if you're going to... I think if you're going to spend a lot of money on Naginata Samurai, the only point in bringing Naginata Samurai I see is so that you could bring a lot of matchlock as well. I think it seems like matchlock and Naginata Samurai go very well together. Because you could use the Naginata Samurai to pin the enemy down, and then you can use the matchlock behind your Naginata Samurai to shoot at the enemy infantry essentially. Looks like I got a new veteran unit, Yarashigaru. I don't like them, so I say no. So there we go, I won the battle. Good game to my opponent, Mozza. He played it pretty well with an interesting army.